Welcome back to Unranked Sports. I'm Jake Freud. We are back with the golden mic for only the most golden takes in sports. Thursday Night Football brings to us this week an incredibly intriguing matchup, as perhaps the most surprising team in the NFL, the 3-0 Miami Dolphins, head into, well, the other candidate for most surprising team in the NFL, the defending AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals, who are 1-2 after facing Mitch Trubisky, Cooper Rush, and Joe Flacco. Certainly not a murderer's row of opponents in 2022. So why have the Bengals gotten off to such a slow start? Well, my recommendation to all you watching the game is that you take a look first at the Cincinnati Bengals secondary. The Bengals show a too-high safety look with two middle linebackers in the A-gap, but it's a ruse on both accounts. Safety Jesse Bates shoots down to the middle of the field, revealing a true single-high safety look, and both middle linebackers drop into zone coverage. Now the two corners and the other safety are in a cover 3 concept, and this concept can easily be beaten by the skinny post that the Cowboys already have on the field. But Cowboys quarterback Cooper Rush sees the pressure look and basically decides before the snap he's throwing to CeeDee Lamb incomplete. Now it's the very next play, and what do the Bengals do? The exact same thing. Two middle linebackers in the A-gap who then back off into coverage as the safety heads into the box, giving the exact same cover 3 look. So what are the Cowboys going to do with this exact same look, knowing what happened on the very last play? Well, they're going to go right back to the skinny post, which is just as open as it was last time, and get a nice, easy gain to Noah Brown for big yardage to move the chains. You cannot hope to have success against Mike McDaniel and his guru offensive play calling skills by calling the exact same defense on back-to-back plays. Here's a look at the Ravens game from week 2, when the Ravens tried the exact same thing that the Bengals just tried as we showed you. Ravens tried this a lot with a double high safety look, with one safety dropping down to the middle of the field, revealing a true cover 3 pattern. Mike McDaniel calls an excellent play for this situation. Sends a guy in motion off into the flat and a play action running back into the other flat. This is going to occupy the linebackers as they initially look for those guys, which will open up space in the middle of the field. Tyreek Hill is going to run a deep post over the middle to occupy the single high safety. Jalen Waddle comes underneath with the deep in, and finally the tight end is going to come in on a hook route just in case Tua needs a dump-off pass. So let's look how the play actually goes, and we can see immediately that Tua is looking for the motion, but it's covered by the zone. When we know that the Ravens are in cover 3 coverage right here. So with the two middle linebackers now being distracted by the play action being running back and the tight end who is sitting down for a little dump-off pass, the middle of the field is going to be opened up by Tyreek Hill taking the center fielder away. And Jalen Waddle is going to have a massive amount of space to come in for a deep in route and a big-time play for big yardage. But just like the Bengals, the Ravens didn't learn their lesson there either. Here's another play with two high safeties that will drop into a single cover 3 look. We have double posts from the two receivers at the top and Mike Gesicki coming underneath as the space clears for him. Tyreek Hill is going to run another deep post, giving a 3-post concept with all 3 routes breaking to the middle of the field so Tua Tagovailoa can see all the breaking routes at the exact same time and see the levels concept as who's open. First of all, the Ravens actually ran a slightly adjusted play to what the Bengals did. They brought in a blitz from the left side and dropped the defensive end into coverage, giving a 5-man blitz with 6 players in coverage, kind of doing a double cover 3 zone, deep and shallow. You have 3 guys in the middle of the field covering 3 different zones, and 3 guys in the back part of the field covering 3 different zones. Now, first of all, let's just say this. Mike Gesicki is wide open. But there's a reason why Tua Tagovailoa is a gunslinger, and I'm just some guy making a YouTube video. Notice how the 2 routes on the other side of the field are forcing the free safety, who is responsible for the deepest half of the field, to look that way. And Tua with his eyes. Notice he starts off looking at Waddle, knowing he's going to see kill as he comes back, and manages to fool the safety, getting him flat-footed and allowing Tyreek Hill to beat him over the top. Here's that play again. And we can clearly see that the safety is off balance, looking towards Jalen Waddle and completely forgetting about the deep threat that is Tyreek Hill, going over the top for a touchdown. So if their favorite cover 3 concept's not going to work out, how's the Bengals man defense? Let's check out this play against the Cowboys, and the Bengals sent 6 blitzers on one play and play man coverage across the board. They got one deep safety just to make sure no one gets beat over the top. But it doesn't matter because Eli Apple in the slot already has lost positioning on Noah Brown. Noah Brown cutting to the inside, and Eli Apple just doesn't have the leverage to compete on this route. Cooper Rush easily hits him for a big gain. And this is Noah Brown. What's going to happen when it's Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle? Now let's check out some man coverage by the goal line. Cowboys run a brilliant play-action rollout on this blitz. And Cooper Rush is rolling out to the pocket with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Bengals already fooled by the play action. Now you've got a 2-man route concept by the Cowboys with defenders who are flat-footed and out of position. Cooper Rush is going to roll out and easily hit Noah Brown, who has already won the route at this point in time, as he has just so much space to work towards. Easy touchdown. The Bengals are an incredibly talented team. They made the Super Bowl for a reason. They have Joe Burrow, one of the best young quarterbacks in the game. Jamar Chase, one of the best young receivers in the game. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon. Bengals have a ton of talent at the offensive skill positions. But their offensive line issues and their weak defense, as we've seen so far, just not going to be enough to get it done for me against the Dolphins today. I'm taking Miami plus 3.5. I'm wearing Dolphin blue. That's the pick. Ride with me. Thank you for watching Unranked Sports. I'm Jake Freud, and I'll see you in the next one.